morning. Today is Tuesday. I'm going to Mull. For those of you who don't know, Mull is an island. It's very close. The ferry's only gonna be like an hour. The ferries move very slowly, so it's very close, I promise. I packed my giant hiking backpack. This is the sucker that's gonna come with me when I go to Europe. So I'm breaking it in. This is the first time I'm using it. I packed way too much stuff, but it's good practice if I try and heft it around a bunch. I've got about 10 minutes till my bus shows up, and then I'm meeting a friend. My friend Lori's coming up from Glasgow, and we're doing this together. Should be fun. So we're on the ferry to Mull. The train got in early, so we had time to go get groceries, and now we're on the ferry, and then we'll get a bus, and then we'll go to our hostel. We made it to our hostel. It's just back there, and the bus driver kindly let us off here in the middle of nowhere. The town is about a mile in that direction, so we're going for a walk. So we found this beach. I think it's called Fidget. These weird things, they look like they should be spongy to stand on. They're not. They're just hard. they're very hard. Good morning. We are on our ferry. It's going to take us from Fort to Iona. It's going to be like a 10-minute ferry. Also, Letty, if you thought that the ferry to Skye was small, this one is a little bit smaller. There's room for like... I'm sure we'll be fine. That's the Iona Abbey, but we're not paying to go in, so it's a bit much. So we're just gonna keep walking. There's lots of stuff to do on the island, but if you know anything about Iona, you expected me to go there, and I'm not. So we found this beach. We're here on the north side of Iona, and we pretty much got it all to ourselves. We got lucky with the weather today. So we spent a good long while just lying on that beach. It was so nice. There were some people went swimming, some other people were just lying there in their bathing suits getting the sun. We stayed fully clothed in our layers, just lying there, and it was fantastic. And then we were walking back, and I don't know if you can see, but back there's a bit of a tractor, and there's a guy, and he's shearing his sheep, and clearly, like, that's just the part where it's this small cordoned off area, and they've got some sheep in there, and the rest of them on the other side of the gate, and it's all very civilized, and the sheep are fine, and it's cool to watch, but, like, can you imagine not being able to shear your sheep without an audience? Because we were all stopping to watch. So that's the Iona Abbey where we came from, and that is the beach where we spent a couple hours, and this is the whole island. So we're gonna keep walking. But right now we're at the top of Dunny, which is the highest peak. It's one of the few times I've climbed a highest peak and actually been able to see anything. So that's nice. Also, so that's the Abbey, but that is Fort, where we took the ferry from, and over there is the Fidget beach that we were at yesterday. So it's all very close. We got ice cream! So here we are at another beach. This one is on the west coast of the island? Don't quote me on that. One of the sides, not the top or the bottom, which now that I think about it, I'm not even sure are north and south, but in my head they are. It's fine. I don't know what we're doing now, but for now we're just watching some... There's a seal and a bird. We keep hearing really loud birds and not being able to see them. So right now we can see a bunch of birds, but we can't really hear them, so that's a change. All right, so this lovely field with the flowers and the sheep and the poop and everything is also a golf course. Like, you can see the flags in the background. There's like, what? Well, we had a lovely day on Iona, but now we're back in Fort. We stopped at the tiny little fish shack back there, Creel something. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, there was fresh fish, and it was delicious. The chips were delicious, even though that's not fish. Still good. And it's only like 6, but I'm tired. We're going back to the hostel. Good morning. It is the last day of this little mini holiday. We played Battleship yesterday. I haven't played that game in so long. It was fun. Weather's a bit more blustery today, but we're really not doing that much. Laura's got to get back to Glasgow, so we got to walk to Fort to get the bus, to Craigmere to get the ferry, to Oban so that she can get the train back to Glasgow. So we're just kind of going for it because we got to make sure she gets on that train. Well, I feel like our trip had a rather abrupt end. By the time our ferry was getting into Oban and it started to rain, there's not much to do in Oban when it's raining. And so we went to the grocery store and I bought some groceries. And then my bus was there. And like, I meant to catch a later one, but this one was late. So I was there early enough to get it. And so I just got on the bus when it was like, bye, Lori. So I hope she gets home safe. I did. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Bye. I was waiting, but I'm way down with groceries.